Preparing balance sheets. Calculating balance sheets. Your balance sheet does not necessarily have to be completed at the end of an accounting period. It could be calculated at any point in the year. However, you should update your balance sheet at the same time in future years. You may wish to choose a time when your assets are high, such as after harvest. Recall that the balance sheet demonstrates the equation net worth equals assets minus liabilities. As with the profit and loss statement, you want to include the type of account, name of the farm, and period for which the balance sheet statement accounts, as with the title shown below. Balance sheet statement for Ogun State Farm for the year ending 31/12/22. A general balance sheet format is shown below. Total assets, current assets plus non-current assets. Total liabilities, current liabilities plus non-current liabilities. Total shareholders' equity, share capital plus retained earnings. As with the profit and loss sheet, do not list all transactions, only totals for each type of transaction. Similar to the double entry method of profit and loss accounts, a balance sheet lists the assets on one side and liabilities on the other. The framework for the balance sheet statement is below. Note the labels for assets, liabilities, and total liabilities and equities. As with the profit and loss sheet, do not list all transactions, only totals for each type of transaction. First, list assets on the left, starting with current assets and then non-current or long-term assets. Combine your assets to give you the total assets. The totals for both categories should be balanced. If they are not, check your figures and calculations. As with the profit and loss sheet, do not list all transactions, only totals for each type of transaction. List liabilities on the right. Your current and non-current liabilities should be included in your bank and loan statements. Combine the subtotal with the farm's net worth. Recall that assets minus liabilities equal net worth. This sample balance sheet from Purdue University is spread over this slide and the next. While this sheet is more detailed than your original balance sheet needs to be, you can see how useful the concept is. This balance sheet calculates the balance at the start and end of the year. This is not necessary for your balance sheets, but can be very helpful.